Today, thousands of pilgrims journey to a small church in India to witness a single consecrated host, one that many believers perceive as bearing a sacred sign that appeared over 2 decades ago. This video will guide you through the remarkable story of the Chirattakonam Eucharistic Miracle, from its initial reporting to the Church's careful investigation, and explore why this event continues to inspire profound faith among Catholics worldwide. What makes this story particularly compelling is its occurrence within the ancient Syro-Malankara Catholic tradition, a community whose liturgical practices and deep spirituality provide a unique context for this event. To fully appreciate this event, we must first understand the sacred ground on which it occurred, both geographically and spiritually. The reported event at the heart of this story is said to have occurred in the early 21st century, in the year 2001, within the serene setting of St. Mary's Forane Church in Chirattakonam. This community is part of the Syro-Malankara Catholic tradition under the Diocese of Eucharistic, located in the Indian state of Kerala. According to various accounts, the central figure in this occurrence was Father Johnson Carnor, a priest serving the parish at that time. The region of Kerala is known for its deep-rooted Christian history, which many trace back to the apostolic mission of St. Thomas. This rich spiritual soil is often cited as a backdrop against which such remarkable events are said to unfold. The local community is described as devout, with a strong emphasis on the sacramental life of the Church. Understanding this context of faith and tradition is perceived by many as essential to appreciating the impact of what reportedly transpired. The setting was not a major metropolitan cathedral, but a local parish, highlighting the idea that profound spiritual moments can occur in the everyday life of the faithful. This specific location has since become a point of reference for many believers seeking to understand this phenomenon. The moment of discovery was not in a grand cathedral before thousands, but in the humble setting of a parish liturgy, reminding us that sacred encounters often happen in the most ordinary moments of faith. Against this backdrop of deep faith and tradition, something extraordinary unfolded during what began as an ordinary liturgical celebration. The core event is described as having taken place during the celebration of the Holy Kurbana, the Divine Liturgy. According to multiple narratives, Father Johnson Carnor, while preparing for or during the distribution of Holy Communion, is said to have noticed a change on the consecrated host. Numerous accounts report that a distinct marking, described by many witnesses as resembling the face of a bearded man, became visible on the sacred species. This appearance is often interpreted by believers as a representation of the face of Jesus Christ. It is important to note that descriptions emphasize a change in appearance or the presence and image, rather than a physical transformation of substance, which aligns with the cautious language required. The initial reaction from those present is frequently reported as one of awe and reverence. Many sources indicate that the phenomenon was not a fleeting one. The image is said to have remained visible on the host for a significant period, allowing for subsequent observation and investigation. This persistence is often highlighted as a key aspect of the reported miracle, distinguishing it from a transient visual anomaly and deepening the sense of wonder among the faithful who learned of it. What followed this remarkable discovery was equally significant. The Church's careful, methodical approach to investigating such extraordinary claims, demonstrating the balance between faith and reason. Such an unusual occurrence naturally demanded careful discernment, leading to the Church's formal response and investigation. In response to this extraordinary occurrence, the local ecclesiastical authority, Bishop Samuel Mar Irenios of the Diocese of Eucharistic, is reported to have initiated a formal canonical investigation. This process is described as methodical and thorough, reflecting the Church's customary prudence in such matters. According to documented accounts, a commission was established to examine the evidence, interview witnesses including Father Carnor, and assess the theological implications of the event. The investigation is said to span a considerable period, indicating a careful and deliberate approach rather than a hasty conclusion. After reviewing the findings, Bishop Irenios is widely reported to have given ecclesiastical approval for the event to be recognized as a supernatural occurrence. This approval permitted, and indeed encouraged, the public veneration of the sacred host. This step by the local ordinary is seen by many scholars and believers as a significant act of discernment, providing a level of official sanction within the diocese. The Church's measured response is often presented as a model of how to balance pastoral care for the faithful's devotional practices with its rigorous doctrinal and investigative standards. Beyond the official recognition lies a deeper theological meaning. Why would such an event occur, and what does it reveal about the nature of the Eucharist itself? With the Church's guidance in place, we can now explore the deeper spiritual significance that many believers find in this event. Theologically, events like the one reported at Chirattakonam are often perceived by the faithful as Eucharistic miracles. These phenomena are generally understood not as altering the core doctrine of transubstantiation, whereby the bread and wine become the body and blood of Christ, but as powerful sensory affirmations of it. For many believers, such an event is seen as a divine gift intended to strengthen faith in the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist, especially during times of widespread doubt or indifference. The specific image of faith is frequently interpreted through a lens of deep personal relationship. It is viewed by many as a poignant reminder that the Eucharist is not an abstract concept, but an encounter with the person of Jesus Christ. This aligns with long-standing Catholic devotion to the holy face of Jesus. The miracle, therefore, is seen by commentators as having a dual purpose: to reaffirm a central tenet of the faith and to invite believers into a more profound and personal communion. The message is often summarized as a call to deeper reverence, awe, and love for the sacrament, moving beyond routine to a renewed recognition of the divine mystery present on the altar. The true test of any spiritual event is its lasting impact, and in Chirattakonam, that impact continues to grow more than 2 decades later. Theological meaning finds its fulfillment in lived experience, and the ongoing story of Chirattakonam powerfully demonstrates this truth. The lasting impact of the Chirattakonam event is most visibly seen in its transformation of the local parish into a significant destination for pilgrims. St. Mary's Church in Chirattakonam is now reported to attract thousands of visitors from across India and the world each year. These pilgrims come to pray and to see the sacred host, which is preserved and displayed for veneration in a special monstrance. Many accounts from visitors describe an atmosphere of deep devotion and a sense of spiritual renewal experienced at the site. The phenomenon is also credited with reinvigorating the faith of the local community and fostering a greater appreciation for the Eucharist among the lay faithful. Beyond its immediate geographical location, the story of Chirattakonam has entered the global Catholic consciousness, often cited in discussions about modern Eucharistic miracles. It serves as a contemporary point of reference for catechesis on the real presence. The enduring nature of this devotion, more than 2 decades after the initial event, is perceived by many as a testament to its ongoing power to inspire and strengthen belief of countless individuals. The story of Chirattakonam, as documented across numerous sources, presents a compelling narrative that spans from a single moment in a parish liturgy to an enduring testament of faith. The key points that emerge with consistent agreement include the initial reporting of the image's appearance to Father Carnor, the subsequent careful investigation by church authorities under Bishop Irenios, and the official ecclesiastical approval that followed. What stands out across these accounts is not merely the unusual nature of the event itself, but its profound spiritual resonance. The lasting legacy, evidenced by the ongoing pilgrimage to St. Mary's Church, underscores a powerful message that many believers perceive. In the mystery of the Eucharist, faith and divine encounter are not confined to past, but remain a living, present reality, inviting continual wonder and deeper communion. If this exploration of the Chirattakonam Eucharistic Miracle has inspired you or deepened your appreciation for the Eucharist, we invite you to join our community of faith and inquiry. Consider subscribing to our channel to journey with us as we explore more stories that illuminate the Catholic tradition. If this video resonated with you, liking it helps others discover this content as well. Sharing your own thoughts or experiences in the comments below would be wonderful. We value the perspectives of our viewers. May the peace and presence of Christ, so profoundly honored in the Eucharist, be with you and your loved ones always.